Hi, guys. Welcome to our channel where we talk about all things personal development, spirituality, creating your reality from within. So, today's topic, I want to talk about self concept, self worth, and self value, and how it actually comes from within yourself and then gets reflected outside of you. And so the material world upgrades to match whatever you believe of yourself. So this is a topic that's very important to me because like I said, like about 10 years ago, I started my personal development journey. And at first, it was a lot about goal setting and like trying to achieve things to then see if I would feel accomplished, successful, and worthy of the success that may come with said accolade, right? But through that journey, I realized that it was kind of like chasing a carrot, and the external things were not really what were bringing me satisfaction or the joy I was seeking. Now, don't get me wrong, there was some sense of like excitement when you actually reach an accolade, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. However, it was fleeting and it wasn't lasting. And so I want to share with you guys what actually has been the most sustainable, the most lasting, and the best way for me to actually anchor my self worth and my self value so that it is not attached to anything outside of myself. I believe this is the healthiest way because once you realize fulfillment is within, you can take action and enjoy your life and create experiences or choose experiences that come from a place of self love as opposed to trying to take action to feel fulfilled or worthy, which can be a really dangerous dynamic. So, something that I want to share with you guys is that you get to define who you are and who you want to be, despite evidence of what you may have experienced. Like I've mentioned in my previous videos, is that you get to give direction to the energy within you and you get to mold, grow, and develop your identity as you see fit. So, nothing outside of you makes you more worthy or less worthy than another person to receive the gifts, the wishes, the desires that you have in your heart, right? And so it's really important that your stability comes within and that you get to define who you are, you fulfill yourself, you understand how immensely valuable you are, and then you can create from a place of joy, peace, and you're not seeking stability outside of yourself, because if you're seeking something outside of yourself, you will be very easily manipulated. And then you're going to create realities where you feel trapped in, and that's not going to be very fun for you. So, what I want to share is, like you get to define the energy within you. You are this infinite source that is getting to have a human existence, right? And you get to direct it to take action and be who you want to be. Now, it's really important that you don't allow people from outside of yourself to tell you who you are. And there is like a fine balance of having a kind communication pathway where you're not like telling everybody to F off because, you don't know me or whatever. No, just like observe what people might have to say about you if you want to. Sometimes it's not even necessary, but sometimes people closest to you will have an opinion that you don't need to believe as true, right? And you don't even need to fight it off because, like I said, it's so unnecessary. For example, if somebody were to tell me, oh my God, you have blue hair. How did you get your blue hair? I don't have blue hair. Will it bother me if they're seeing something different than me? No, because I know otherwise, right? So just be mindful of like, what are the things that are triggering you that people are saying about you? Like, are they saying things that are no longer true? If they're bothering you, it's because there might be an insecurity that you think you have to prove yourself otherwise. If perhaps you have memories that you used to be a certain way, you can just say in your mind, like, I'm no longer that. I'm no longer all those things. Like, of course, they're going to think that because the material plane, that reality, it's going to show you evidence of who you used to be. It's a little bit delayed for that reason. you can enjoy it. Of course, being in the present moment is really fun and really beautiful. But when you're upgrading yourself from within, there's still going to be lingering shadows, so to speak, or echoes in the material plane that will reflect what you used to be, what you used to do, who you used to be. And it doesn't really matter. So the more you practice kindly observing what other people have to say, or what your even your brain and your thought patterns are saying, you can just compassionately love them. Of course they don't know where I'm going because I just decided today I am choosing that I am, bring in any adjectives, any action, any identity that you want to incorporate into your life. I am loved, I am safe, I am organized, I am disciplined, I am wealthy, I am successful, I am valuable. And trust me that the more you anchor into these emotions, the words are just a reflection of the emotions, right? So you want to be able to believe them. So affirmations work. Sometimes they work because they just constantly remind you of where you're going and what you want to feel. I remember when I started my affirmation journey, at first I didn't really believe any of the words. I was like, this is crazy, this is dumb. But the more time I've experienced using affirmations, I realized that it's not that I'm saying them because I'm forcing myself to believe it. It's that I'm giving the energy direction to know where to go. It's going to happen regardless. If you're watching this video, it's because something inside of you already knows that your current moment is something you are growing out of. You're stepping out of it because everything is temporary and there's only one way to go, up and better. Like there's no way a plant wouldn't get better, wouldn't grow thicker roots, wouldn't have more beautiful leaves. I mean, unless the environment is really, really detrimental, in which case I recommend that you first find stability and safety for your physical well being. But if that's impossible, you form it within. Your well being comes from your heart and your mind and where you are resting in your imagination. And from there, everything outside of yourself has to match what you believe of yourself. Like I said, there's no reason to fight people around you that think otherwise. Again, don't blame them. They don't know what you're doing inside your head. The only person that knows what you're doing is you. The only one that understands what you're choosing to be is you, your heart, and then your body follows, right? Choose the identity and be completely unbothered by what's happening outside of yourself. Take action from a place of love and joy, and you're going to see how your entire life upgrades. I love you guys so much. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you've been able to upgrade and how that has allowed you to have a more happier life experience. Bye. See you soon.